picked off by Fred Warner. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now Wilson. Screen play set up for Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This, the first of 4 divisional round matchups coming up this weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store. And it's going to be one heck of a battle, that's for sure. It was a solid first half from the veteran running back, Jamal Williams. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. They go play action now. Wilson. And this taken in by Downs. Touchdown, L.A. Josh Downs, 34 yards. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. They'll look to run for it with Williams.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Look. Dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On second down, Brooks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. In motion right is Mingo. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 5. Throwing, Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. 5th catch of the afternoon. Young. This ball taken in here by Brooks. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now here's Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Young. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aiden Hutchinson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. Play action. It's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He will find his man Chase complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They go back to the ground with Williams. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Williams is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
You think back to 2022 with Detroit, Jamal Williams just unstoppable down near the goal line. 17 rushing touchdowns. 13 of those were from 2 yards or less. He's just an absolute battering ram down in this part of the field, and he finishes off another drive in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chomp into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Out of the gun, it's Young. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Well, able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up. As they get him down at the 6-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he checks this one down to Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jamal Williams saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Rams are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll wind
wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe backdoored him, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Young to throw it. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now Young. And once again, this is Sanders. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Young.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
That incompletion brings us one snap closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Again, it's Williams.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 74 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Downs going in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
A first carry for Tyler Algier.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams.
And the Rams are going to have it first and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3.
They'll run it with Williams. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Young now.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play.
On 2nd down, Williams. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The Rams are on to next week as we say so long, everybody.